Honey. Child, it has been an interesting few days. It has been an interesting week, so to say the least. Spiritual warfare is real, y'all. Spiritual warfare is real. I was scrolling through. I think it's as loud as it'll go. How about that? Is that better? I hope that's better. But either way, the reading is being recorded. So if you cannot hear me on Instagram, I am recording it. And so let me just do a drop plug for my other platforms, which you may find under Listen Honey Child on YouTube and on Facebook. You can also find this. Um, Reading it, I kind of stopped calling it readings. This is just just the information, honey. This is just information that you need to make your life better. Okay, believe it, believe it, believe it. It will change your life. It'll change your life because it'll change the way you look at the situations that you find yourself in. When you know that this is a spiritual battle, when you know that this is a spiritual thing, then you will handle it in a spiritual way. See, because a lot of times our belief gets in the way of how we handle things on the flesh. You know, are the things that we see, the things that we encounter, the things that we can touch, taste, smell, hear. How many senses? Touch, taste, smell, hear. Touch, taste, smell, hear. See, a lot of times we leave our understanding to that, to just those basic things. That's just those basic things that we can see, taste, touch, hear, smell. The one really, really, really good thing about your your spiritual side is that when your five senses are enhanced, elevated, magnified even by your other sense, your spiritual sense, your sixth sense, your third eye, then it will help you to see things. Y'all need to understand. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Let me just get. I get tired of sugarcoating it. I'm gonna break it on down, honey. People are out here trying to sacrifice you. Okay, trying to sacrifice you to because they have sold their souls. Okay, this is a spiritual thing. I'm tired of sugarcoating it. I'm tired of sitting on it. The Lord said I can't do it no more. Okay. People need to know, okay, that you have an enemy. There is an enemy of your soul who is out here to steal, kill, and destroy you. Steal from, kill you, kill your dreams, kill you. Okay, unalive you. Do we not say that anymore? Because everything is so political, or whatever the case may be now, that you can't say basic words, you know, without getting, flagged. Because that's the enemy. The enemy wants those are the ones, and I understand that there are places in which you have to have standards, you have to have rules, you have to have laws, but those laws, those traditions, those rules have silenced the word of God. And that is just not that just simply cannot be. See, because the word of God is going to go out and it's going to accomplish what it was sent to accomplish. So anything formed in the way of blocking it, of stopping it, of causing it to stumble, of causing it to be delayed. That is what you need to be aware of, because what it does is it delays God's blessings in your life. Okay. And that is what the enemy and the agents of darkness, okay, people who allow themselves to be used by the enemy, okay, the devil, Satan, okay, people that allow themselves to be, because they bought into the illusion. They bought into the devil's lie, okay? They bought into the devil's lie. They started lying themselves. They started being manipulative. They started to try to control people, okay, through spell work, black magic, and witchcraft, okay? And now, this is the way of the world. This is what causes sin. This is what causes striving among people, is because it's a war. It's a war. And the enemy's motto. The enemy's motto is all is fair in love and war. But the thing about it is that the enemy doesn't play fair. Okay. The enemy of your soul does not play fair, will not, cannot, and will sacrifice you at every chance they get. May not be you, it may be somebody else, but there is always a target. Okay. There's a target, and it wants you to shut up. It wants you to stop saying what you're saying. It wants you to stop doing what you're doing. It wants you to stop being a light. It wants you to stop helping people. It wants you to leave people out here to their own devices, okay? It wants you to leave people out here in the dark. It wants you to leave people out here in, stumbling around in the dark trying to find their way. And it wants to push forth its own agenda, okay? It wants to invite you to places that you don't need to be going, okay? It wants you to, you know, it wants to invite you to do things that you know that you should not be doing, just because for your own. I'm not even talking about right and wrong or good and bad. I'm just talking about stuff that is not for you. I thank God. One thing about it, honey, when you look back and you consider the things that you've gone through, the things even that you're going through now, and you look around and you see some of the things that's going on, rejection is God's protection. Just know and understand that there is something, it's especially, Lord, with these people out here, with these groups, with these factions, with these cults and covens and all of this kind of folk, these organizations and organisms. Oh, God, it sounds gross to me. Child, you stand out, ma'am. Okay? You stand out above the rest. You are an empress, whoever it is that I'm talking to, or you may be dealing with an empress. And especially if you are dealing with an empress, then this might be the reading for you, because we are talking about the empress. This woman, and when I say, I ain't trying to say nobody better than nobody or nothing like that, but the empress, she's all four queens rolled up in one woman, if you can imagine. She is the queen of swords. She is the queen of hearts. She communicates her thoughts in a truthful way, her wishes in a truthful way. She is genuine. She is authentic. That is the queen of swords. She is the queen of cups. She loves unconditionally. Okay. She loves unconditionally and without hesitation. She has learned to love. She has learned the meaning, the true meaning of love. She has learned that and she applies it in her life. She lives by the law of love. You know, she lives by the law of love. She's the queen of wands. Very beautiful inside and out. She's powerful and fiery and feisty. Okay. She's got that fire about her. She's got the fire in her heart. She's got a fire in her eyes. She's got a fire in her belly. She's driven. She's a woman who's driven by her passion, for the things that have been placed in her hands. And she's also the Queen of Pentacles, okay? She has everything that she needs and she knows how to manifest anything that she needs. With that, but combined with the Queen of Wands, then the way that she get it makes people think that she's working some type of magic. People be wanting to know the secret. They be wanting to know what's going on. How is she able to do this when I clearly sacrificed her and put her on the chopping block? Okay. When I clearly did that to her, here she is sitting up beautiful and blessed in spite of. Okay. In spite of the things that have been hurled at her, in spite of the lies that she has been told or tried to be made to believe, in spite of all that, in spite of people trying to put her fire out, okay? Someone has tried to put her fire out. That's why she has it right here up on top of this stick. You see that? That's a light in and of itself. She has her own light. She wears her light on her head. Stars. She's a superstar in more ways than one. She's a superstar. The Empress. Mm. That's who we talking about today, y'all. So either you are an Empress or an Emperor because the energy is shared, regardless of whether it is, whether you're male or female or even some combination of the two. This energy, you know, this is the cream of the crop. This is the top of the list. This person is important. They're a very big deal to somebody, to the Lord. Okay, first of all, they're a very, very big deal to God because they stood their ground. These are the ones that have fought the good fight of faith. You know, that regardless even of what they have had to go through, whatever it is they've been through, whatever it is that they have had to take on or give up. You know, this is that one. This is God. This is that apple of the Lord's eye. This is, his when his eye is on you, the one that's protected, by that band of angels, the one whose foot won't even fall because he has so much protection. This one that walks through the valley of the shadow of death, fearing no evil, fearing no evil. No, what we got to be scared of, you know. What what is there to be afraid of? Not that you did not have come face to face with fear. Not that you did not come face. You came face to face with fear, and you had to make a decision. Am I going to fear this, or am I going to have the faith? Okay, to let God see me out of it, to let the Lord lead me through the valley of the shadow of death, down this path of righteousness. It doesn't mean that the path of righteousness could have led through anything. The path of righteousness leads through you through all sorts of ways and rivers, you know, across the oceans. The path of righteousness might lead you down the halls of a prison, or something like that. The path of righteousness may lead you into war. The path of righteousness could lead you all over the place, honey. But through all of this, it is the faith to believe that whatever it is that I'm going through, whatever it is, however, the health issues, you know, joblessness, homelessness, whatever it is that I have been through or even am currently going through, I have the faith to not lean on my own understanding, but to acknowledge God in everything, to acknowledge God, to acknowledge that I am aware of the spirit of truth. I am aware of the spirit of error. However, it presents itself to me, I am aware of it. It may present itself to me in a real pretty package. Okay? It may present itself to me as a very wonderful, unique, ooh, false opportunity. Whatever it is going to present you a decision, you know, as to where it is, which way, how it is, all those options. Okay. All of these options, all of these opportunities, ops, and you have to face it. So that means that there's so many different things that are going to come across your path, opportunities, options, ops. Okay. And then here you are, just like the man in the car with the seven of cups, because you are the empress. It doesn't really matter which one I choose. Okay. This is the valley of the shadow of death. It doesn't matter which one I choose. It doesn't matter which one I choose. This is the valley of the shadow of death on the path of righteousness. You know, so here we are, the Empress, okay, having all of these opportunities, options, and ops. See, it's before 9 o'clock right now. Okay. Now, being a person in the communication industry, I know that scam callers, whoever they, whenever they ring your phone, whether they calling you to get, to for you to have to pay a bill, there's, an understanding. You don't call anybody at 8:19 in the morning to discuss business. It's after 9 o'clock that they do that. But see, what that is that it's an op. Okay, you're always going to be faced with opportunities, options, and ops. Okay, the opposition, opportunities, options, and opposition. Okay. Things that are going to come against what God has put in you to put out to this world to bless other people so that other people can find out how to get free as well because everybody's got a path. Everybody's got a path to walk and everybody is going to have to go and choose these options. Okay, weigh these opportunities and face the opposition. Okay, and when you're a person of faith, you do that in this energy right here. Not that you don't go through the same stuff that anybody else is going to go through, but you're going to go through it a little bit differently. Okay, you're going to go through it with a mindset, okay, that I have two choices. I'm either going to choose truth or I'm going to choose error. And since I got that little phone call while I'm right in the middle of my live, one thing about it, there's going to be people like it's showing one person on the screen. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Keep your faith. Absolutely. There's only one person on the screen, but I know. Okay. I know I've been shown, I've been told, and it has been, confirmed to me in so many different ways that there's definitely more than one person that is watching. In people who have written to me, told me, seen me out yelling across the street have been recognized. So I know that the things that I say and the thing and what I'm saying, that there are some hearts that are there to receive it, and people's lives are going to be changed and are yet being changed even in this moment. Because I want to talk, I want to, God gave me that this morning, the opportunities, okay, the options and the opposition, the things that are going that you have to face, that you have to go through, is really what gets you into this energy at long last. Okay. Because, like I said, agents of the enemy are going to come to you. They are going to try to stop you. They're going to try to control you. Okay. They're going to try to control the things that you say, and they're going to try to control the things that you do. Okay. And you see, the reason, see, they have, it was a third of the angels in heaven that were kicked out with Lucifer. Okay. So the opposition is very regimented. Okay. They're very regimented. It's not going to be just one. Okay. It's going to be a whole group of them. It's going to take a whole group of them. But even in that, you know, the protection of the Lord and the word of truth are always going to be your shield. Okay. But you need to understand that there are people out here that are committed to trying to bring you down. Okay. Committed because they are, because you, because of your light, because of the light that you carry, because of the purpose, because of the mission, okay, that you have, purpose on your life, you know, the enemy is going to try to stop you and put opposition in your way. That's what you deal with on a daily basis, is the enemy. As you are walking down this path of righteousness, the enemy will put snares, okay, things that will trip you up, okay, things to try to trip you up, people, okay, put into your life to bring conflict to you, okay, to bring conflict right there to your front door, right there to your computer screen, right here to your phone, you know, and that is what they are designed to do. See, there are some, y'all, I really, oh, if you know, you know. I'm gonna talk to you though. There are people that will disguise themselves, okay, they will disguise themselves as a friend. They will be disguise themselves as family, someone that you grew up with, been in family with, whatever. They will describe that, they will disguise themselves and will come to you to use you for your light. Okay. To use you for the power that they see in you. Okay. There are people that will come to you for that very reason. And when they come to you in that way, they're not going to be coming to you as who they truly are. Most of the time, they're probably going to be in disguise. The ops, the opposition. You're not just born this way. Everyone has the potential to make it. But it is after you see all these trees on all these hills and valleys that this woman has had to go through the waters, through many waters, you know, to find she's pregnant. To finally get to where it is that she needs to be, she has had to face these paths. Look close. Through these rivers. Taming. You see how that water is right there? having to tame her emotions, people that she wanted to love, people that you wanted to love, people that you wanted to have as a friend, people that you actually wanted in your life. Place, imagine that. And having to have an understanding, so much of an understanding of truth and error, okay? Having to have had a personal understanding of truth and error and how it operates where faith is concerned. And so there were some people, some ops. They didn't probably even think they were ops. They might have came in talking about they loved you and really might have believed that they did. Well, that's that on that. I'm gonna do a read, and we talking about the Empress. Okay, so that means that we're probably talking about you or someone that you know. The Empress is dealing with a lot. The Empress or Emperor, they're dealing with a lot right now. Definitely dealing with some new opportunities. That cannot be denied. Definitely dealing with more options. That cannot be denied. Definitely having opposition. Definitely dealing with opposition. Definitely dealing with opposition. Where is this opposition coming from? Where is the opposition coming from for the Empress or the Emperor? Where is the opposition coming from? Opposition to moving forward. There is there an opposition to you moving forward with your life, moving forward with your plans, knowing the truth now? The truth has set you free. Okay. So it's this is about moving forward. This is about moving on. This is about taking advantage of that next opportunity on the next level and moving forward, not letting the past hold you back. Okay? Not letting the past hold you back. You're moving on. You're moving forward. You have your spirit. You have your truth. Those that worship the Lord must worship him in spirit and in truth. And you have your spirit and you know the truth now. Now you know the truth. It's not going to be hard for you to let go and let God. Okay. You've decided to move on. You've decided to move forward. You have decided to go for your dreams, to go towards new opportunities. Okay, and you've allowed yourself to be guided now by the Spirit, by the Holy Spirit. You know the truth now. There's nothing like that. You couldn't hang on if you tried. Okay, you could not hang back or hang on if you tried, honey. This is letting go and letting God lead the way. Okay. There's some truth that you have been faced with that cannot be denied. You can't even deny it. You can't deny what you have seen. You cannot deny what you know. Okay? You can't. It's not even possible. You shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free, whether you want it to be set free or not. Okay? You may not even want it to be free. Okay? You might not have even wanted to be free. But here you are. I like that better, mirroring my. situation here, okay? That's better. Let's see. Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. But like I said, you may not even want it to be free. But here you are. Freedom, in this case, you don't even have a choice. You don't even have a choice. You know what it is now. And to not be free at this time, to not set yourself free, to not move on and move forward, you would be voluntarily chaining yourself or hooking yourself to a situation that you are not supposed to be in. Okay. And that's not what that's at Five of Swords, self delusion. See, this is the Six of Swords. Okay. What was before this was the Five of Swords, which is delusion, betrayal, betraying yourself, living in an illusion. One time somebody told me you are living in an illusion where a relationship was concerned. And I was in the thought I was in the thought, okay, I was in the relationship with that person. It looked like a relationship to me. We was doing relationship things. Don't y'all know y'all can be out here having relationship problems with somebody you're not even in a relationship with? Well, shit, I didn't know. Hell, I thought we was in a relationship. Facebook said we was in a relationship. They put it on Facebook that we was in a relationship, but then at some point, this person advised me that I was in an illusion. The thing about it is that was the truth. But the same person that put you in the illusion, you know, at some point may come to their senses and let you know, but whether they do know, let you know or not, may come to their senses. Not you come to yours because you was already in it. Okay. Because you and Facebook and some other situation has said that y'all was in a relationship. Okay. But the thing about it is that as that empress or emperor type energy, when you are faced with that, when an op, okay, understands, you know, the consequences, that lets you know that they were not even asleep really, but they was pretending to be asleep. They was playing possum. They knew exactly what they were doing. They knew that they were sacrificing you. Okay. They knew that you were a sacrifice. They knew that, what they were doing was complete error, opposition, and lies to your journey. Okay. And because you are the empress, anybody dealing with you on this level knows exactly who you are. Okay. And so when they come to their senses, because there is a place that they read about the maniac at the tomb of Gadarenes where Jesus delivered him from the legion of demons. Okay. That person came to his right mind and set you free. Okay. And so now that you have been set free from that opposition, it's time to move forward. It's time to move forward. Okay. It's time. At this point, now, because there are other things out there on the horizon, but at this point, you've been released. There is nothing holding you. Ain't nothing holding you now. Nothing is holding you back. Nothing is in your way. Okay. The door is open. The opportunity to move to the next level is right here in front of you. Now, what you gonna do? Okay. So the Empress is moving forward. Amen. The Empress is moving forward, reaping what she sown. Reaping, reaping. Oh, the reaping is good too, honey. A brand new, passionate beginning for the Empress. Reaping what you've sown, plucking up that which has been planted, a harvest. It's harvest time. Okay, and that harvest, the harvest is going to lead to a new opportunity, a passionate, an opportunity to build, an opportunity to create, an opportunity to show out. Oh, show out, honey. This is that fire sign energy, baby. Leo, Aries, or Sag, honey. This is that whatever was inside the Queen of Wands is coming out in that Empress. The King of Wands is coming out in that Empress. This is your opportunity. This is your time, Empress, to shine. If you wasn't shining before, you about to be shining on a whole nother level now. Oh yes, honey. Shine on me. Look at that sun. Look at peeking on through there. Shine on me. Shine on me. Yes, honey. Shine on me. Oh, okay. And out here giving people the BI's is, baby. Okay. If you any one thing like me, baby, you might be a great communicator. Okay, sometimes my word get caught up underneath my dentures or whatever the case may be, but it's coming, baby. It's coming. You are the Queen of Swords, honey. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, honey. The communicator, great communicator, baby. You got something to say. Okay, so people better listen, honey, child. Yes, baby. People better listen, okay? Because you have things to say. You have some truth to tell. You have some tea to spill, honey. Yes, baby. You have, it is time for you to let it be known what it is that you know, okay? It's time for you to report the news or whatever the case may be. I know that's what I'm doing on this platform as well as Hot Pink Pride Media. You know, it is time. It is time to take the reins off. That is why, I actually went to school for this. I have a degree in speech communication, okay? I went to school for radio and TV broadcasting, okay? So that is who the Queen of Swords is. That is who she is. She's going to be telling it where people going to be, it's people to be hanging back on the outside or whatever, just kind of watching, just tuning in, you know what I'm saying? But now, in addition to tuning in, people are going to be turning up, okay, and going ahead and taking some of the advice that you're giving, honey, and putting it to use in their lives because you know why? Because they see it's working for you. Okay. They see it's working for you. They may not say nothing. Feel free. You don't have to be always on the outside looking in, peeking through the door, trying to see what's going on or what here, playing like you ain't watching, but you know you really are. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. But whatever the case may be, honey, just get it whatever it is that you did come for. Okay. Whatever truth it is that you did glean from the situation, because that's all you're going to get from me is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the unfiltered, undoctrinated, okay, unsugar coated truth. That's it. That's the Empress. The Queen of Swords is coming out in this Empress and giving her the voice that she's never had before. Okay. The true Queen of Swords, the authentic Queen of Swords, the genuine person, the one that lets people know that what you present to them is exactly who you are. It don't matter what nobody told you. It doesn't matter what the ops said. Okay. If the ops had so much to say, the only thing it was that they were doing was it acknowledging the power that you possess. Okay. They were acknowledging the power that comes out of your mouth. Yes, you're the queen of swords, baby. Yes, you got that gift of gab. Yes, you can cut them down, baby, just with a couple of sentences. Yes, you can read them for filth. You can see right through them. You're the queen of swords. Okay? You don't even allow people to play mind games with you, on any kind of level. They thought they was playing mind games with you, but they was really playing with themselves. Okay, they was real. Oh, what time is it? Oh, time have show flew. But you're the queen of swords. You're the empress in the queen of swords energy. Okay. So the things that you say and the truth that you tell, yes, people are going to be trying to come against that. People are going to try to shut you up. People are going to try to discredit you or whatever the case may be. Okay. But the one thing that you do have on your side is truth and power. Okay. As long as you are speaking truth in power, it doesn't matter what anybody says, because whatever they say is going to be proven to be wrong, going to be proven to be false, and it's going to prove them to be the false mask, lying, you know, person that they are. Okay, it's going to prove them to be the opposition. It's going to prove to be that they were the ones that was being set up. Okay, why they thought they was setting you up. Okay, but you was the empress and the queen of swords who cannot be set up in any kind of way. Okay, that's who that is. Yes, honey, I feel it. Ow, and you the hierophant on top of all of that. Uh, mm, the leader of a religious organization. I am the church. Okay. I speak for the church. I speak for truth. Okay. I expose darkness to the light. I expose the spirit of error. Okay. And that's why people be wanting me to shut up, but I'm not shutting up. Okay. That's not what that is. The Empress, Queen of Swords, Hierophant in the building, baby. Ooh-wee. Yes, Sugar Plum. It's about to go down. People are getting free. People are getting their lives. Okay. People are getting their lives, taking their lives back from the hands of the enemy, taking their lives back from the hands and shadows of darkness. Okay. Coming out into the light. Okay. Coming to say, coming to say and let it be known. I know I see you. I know you tried to sacrifice me to the enemy, but your plan did not work. Okay. I know you tried to put me on the altar, baby, but I'm a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto God. So there's nothing that can come against me, okay, that will not be met with the powerful opposition of assassin angels, okay, really, that would just cut you. Hey, that's a hierophant. I mean, I'm just saying, well, see, when I get into it, that's the thing about it. When I get a baby, it'll be a whole boom. Ain't worried about a damn thing. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Everything you want. Everything I want. Everything I need. What is that song? Somebody that went to church, tell me what that song is. I don't know why it's like, I'm yours, Lord. Everything I got. Everything I am. Everything I'm not, I'm yours, Lord. Try me now and see if I can be completely yours. Okay, church, this morning. Okay, and that was the message brought to you by the Holy Spirit of today. I love it, child. Oh, child, and it's justice. I mean, really? Yes, baby, that's that Libra energy. That's who I am. Yes, ma'am, honey. It ain't nothing. No weapon formed against me shall ever prosper. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that rises up against me in judgment shall be condemned. That's just the word of God. Ah, and here come the emperor. There you go. Mm-mm. Hey, where you at, boo? Oh, this my boo right here. Yes, honey. I don't know what it is, girl. He's still in the wind. He's still in the wind, baby. He, she, you know what I'm saying? That masculine, okay? They're still perfectly feminine, masculine, balanced as well. The partner, okay? The partner that you seek, the partner that I seek, the partner that we seek, they coming. They coming, girl. Chill. That's why you ain't, baby. Chill. This is the promise right here. You don't have to fool with nobody that ain't this. Okay? You don't have don't do not, and it ain't gonna be no secret. It ain't gonna be no mystery, baby. Okay? It's not gonna be none of that. It's not gonna be no shit that you can't touch, see, taste, and feel. Hello? It's not none of that illusion stuff, okay? It's not none of that. It's not no false person. It's not nobody coming in under the cover, under the radar, whatever the case may be. It's not none of that. When you see that, move away from it with quickness. Okay? When you get that, all of that fake, false, phony, freaky, for frick, frack, pretend type of stuff, recognize it for what it is. Let it go and move on, because this is what God promised you. Okay. This is what God has for you. Not no illusionary puppet, flunky, floozy, flop, flip, flopping. Baby, not none of that. That ain't what this dude is. Okay? Not none of that. This is what God has for you. This is the promise. Okay? This is the promise, and He's a promise keeper. He's a way maker. So when you know, and you will know, okay? And won't nobody have to tell you. You will know if it ain't this, okay? It don't matter how cute dressed up it is. It don't matter what. It don't matter which side they point their hair on. It don't matter none of that kind of stuff. If it's the real deal, or if it's some fake, you're gonna know, cause you're in the Empress energy, okay? So you know what it is, and you know what it ain't. And as soon as you recognize it for what it ain't, use that Six of Swords energy to move on towards your destiny. Towards your destiny. You are the Empress. This Six of Swords is moving you towards your destiny, the destiny that God has lined out for you, the destiny that is down the path of righteousness, the destiny, yes, you know, that may be on the, maybe you might not find it till you go through the valley of the shadow of death, and you might even find it in the valley of the shadow of death, but you will know. Okay, you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free, free to move on towards your true destiny. Okay, which is, your pinnacles, justice, your true divine counterpart. Okay, that thing that God has for you. Okay, all right. Hey, 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 what you got to say? All righty then. All righty. I am just, I'm overjoyed. What is going on, honey? Yes. but, baby, it's some of my favorite numbers, honey. I just put it in the order that I see it, honey. These are some of my favorite numbers. Now, when y'all look this up, you gonna have to look it up to say what's the angel number for 420. Okay. And I promise you will get a blessing. But this is emotional stability. Okay. This is emotional stability and mental clarity. Okay. Don't we need that? If we're going towards this Ace of Wands, if we have this brand new, bright, wonderful beginning that God has promised us, baby, we're going to have some clear faculties about us, okay? So this is mental and emotional stability and clarity, okay? Basing on how you loving everybody, how you're presenting yourselves, how you're presenting yourselves in relationships. Are you being open? Are you being honest? Are you being trustworthy? Are you being true hearted? Okay, with the people that you're dealing with. It's time to, you know, make sure that you solidify that, because that is actually, there's only really three commandments, and that is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, and soul, and to love your neighbor as you love yourself. Okay, that's what this is about. And so you actually, this is a whole new level. This is a brand new place of creativity, honey. Look at that egg. Ain't that an egg, honey? That's like you getting ready to crack something new open. You getting ready to put a new spin on it. It's something new coming out, with, of course, with that Ace of Wands. Hold on, I dropped it. With the Ace of Wands, usually that indicates, of course, a brand new, bright, creative beginning. Pregnancy, it's somebody always pregnant. You ain't got to be a psychic to know that. Okay, it's always somebody pregnant. But if you're not physically pregnant, then this will be a place of creativity, a birthing of a new idea. That's exactly what the Ace of Wands is. It's the birth of a new idea, a spark of a new, you know, a great new beautiful beginning, something that you are passionate about, something that you're getting ready to move towards, that this freedom has set you free, off on a whole new journey to do the things that you really want to do, not the stuff you used to doing, not the stuff that, okay, now, yeah, you done got it, you done got a real good hang of whatever it was that you've been doing. You probably, a professional on your level at that. Well, it's time now for something new to come through. Okay. It's time to stop being a big fish in a small pond and go on out there and get yourself in the ocean and see how you make out. Okay. See if you can get bigger, because you're always going to be constrained by the size of your environment, the size of your mind, the ideas that you're able to birth. And when you move out, that six of sword, they were moving out. They're moving out into new waters, okay? It's a whole new world. Oh, Jesus. Yes, Lord. Yes, a new fantastic point of view. And now from way up here. Yes, God, baby. From way up here is crystal clear that now I am in a whole new world with you. Oh, I got to go, y'all. I have got to go and sign in for my 9 to 5, honey. I will see y'all later.